I just made some tater tots. Because I've been craving potatoes this week. I guess I need something hearty. So bear with me as I eat while I'm live streaming. So I haven't been able to do much smelling the roses on the trail because I've been training people the last couple of days. And we've been up in Glendale. I'm going to have another one. We've been up in Glendale. So, the spaces I was in Laguna were a little bit more spaced out. And so when I have some time to walk between houses, I enjoy the scenery. I might give some commentary. I might do these things. But there's no time in Glendale. In Glendale, we're like, the house is a lot of apartment buildings. And when you're training people, you're giving them your full attention the whole time. So you can't like look at signs, because I have taken a lot of pictures in Glendale too of the signs and stuff. Because there are some really neat, interesting neighborhoods. Trying to get into some of these apartment buildings. It's a real challenge. I had my first turf today was filled with apartment buildings, and they were all gated. I was able to finally sneak into one of them. I followed this guy in while he was driving into the garage. I just walked in through, and I tried all the doors while he was fiddling around in his car, and they were all locked. So even from the garage level, I could have ended up locked in there. I could have ended up locked in the garage. He got out of his car, and I said, "Are you registered to vote in Glendale?" And then I struck up a conversation with him. So we're walking and talking, and he unlocks the door, and I'm still walking and talking, and I go in with him. He didn't say anything. He signed both petitions, because we're doing 2 up there now. And then I, was fiddling around with my paperwork, getting everything in order while he went up the elevator. I let him go, and then I went up the elevator, and I did the whole building. It was not until the 3rd floor that an elderly lady, who was a Republican, of course, threatened to call the police. I don't know if she called the police or not. I knew that their response time wasn't going to be great, so I just kept knocking, because I had like 5 doors left. I finished the whole building. Not everybody was home, but I did get the majority of my signatures today came out of that building. The majority of my signatures came out of that building. I also, for the 2 people that I walked with today that I was training, I picked up river stones along the way that I found on the ground. And because I had a golf ball, and I showed them. I'm like, look, best way to knock, especially because there's so many metal gate doors, like screen doors, but they're metal. Those are so hard to knock on, y'all. That's really hard on your hands. So I showed them how I always carry a golf ball with me. Shout out Annie Wright. I got that from her. I think Stephanie Wade did too, right? I have another one. So I got them river stones. Because if you don't knock loud enough, they're not going to hear you. They won't come to the door. That React video I did this morning of Katie Porter's latest short. I love that she's doing all these shorts, by the way. It's a great way to highlight herself, especially going into a new district where, creating that name recognition, having all that material out there is fantastic. So I dropped my React video to her short in so many groups, and I got some negative comments from people who are just like, what is even your purpose in politics? What are you even doing? What are you even doing other than to antagonize people in these groups? But I got an interesting offer I got an interesting offer in one of the groups of somebody who's putting together a film and needs a writer and somebody on screen too, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm going to find out more about this. I'll find out more about this. Tomorrow's going to be my first day off in like 2 weeks. Practically, almost. Like, yeah, a week and a half, 2 weeks. I need to do laundry and dishes. I have a lot of shit I need to do. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to be in Glendale or Laguna on Saturday. Another one. There was something else I was thinking of that I saw. Jamal Bowman was arrested today. He's on my friends list. I don't know why. I don't know, like, under what cause. Like, what the allegations were. He was doing a protest at the Capitol against the voting rights thing. I think, we really need to recognize that Mansion and cinema are basically the same thing as what we have seen with the progressives who keep saying that they're the true progressives or whatever, and they keep doing really weird shenanigan type things like hosting their own events, collecting their own data, refusing to share it with Bernie's campaign, trying to extort him with that data and say, you need to hire me. I feel like it's the same sort of tactics. Like, they're not really Democrats. They're moderate Republicans. I'm hungry. Shaman, I hope you do your Twitch party tomorrow night, because I have the day off and I could really enjoy like some music. That would be so cool. I was thinking about trying to find something to sing tonight, but it's already 11:15. It's a little too late. We have less than a year to try and retain control of the House, to try and retain the facade of control of the Senate. I have been contacted about a project that's going on. There's a lot of people reaching out to me right now to try and involve me in things, and god damn, I would love to participate in all these things. It's just that I have to focus on what I'm doing right now because it pays. I can't, drop what I'm doing because I have a mortgage. I got to save my house. I got to make sure. Oh, by the way, this is my new configuration for the lighting because I took down all the Christmas lights, and I was told a little over a year ago that as long as the lights that I hang in my tent are white, that they won't bother me. So the lights are white, so don't bother me. But yeah, I want to have little party lights in my party tent. I did see a cute parakeet on the trail today. They had their bird cage outside on the front of their apartment. Other than that, I don't know what kind of drama was going on online today. There's always drama like every fucking day. But I really love that Katie clip. That Katie clip was so good. If you have suggestions of things you want me to sing, let me know. Otherwise, I'll try and listen to my Spotify playlist for inspiration. I've sang so many songs now. I don't like doing I do repeats if I'm practicing, trying to like improve myself, but I don't like bringing stuff up over and over and over again, like the same songs. like trying things, other things. It's a long drive. We're going to be doing LA next, so I have to get used to this commute. I'm going to have to get used to it. Hopefully we wrap up in Laguna, though. I would like to continue walking there until we're done, at least. I'd like to. We're so close. He likes to come over, check out what's happening. Okay, I'm ready for a day off. I'm ready to get some light housework done. Mansion and cinema. Wow. I guess I gotta look into what's going on with Jamal. I don't know why he was arrested. They were just protesting in front of the Capitol. I thought that was pretty normal bullshit.